Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie. If you're new here, subscribe. That's all I gotta say. Welcome to today's video where we basically kind of go over my nighttime routine and my tips and tricks to get a good night of sleep. Because if you've been following me for a while, especially if you've been checking out my vlogs more so, this summer I had a lot of struggles with sleeping. Like I would literally go to bed at like 10 and wake up at 3 a.m., which is like not okay. It was just not giving. It was not giving.
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give.
It wasn't insomnia to the point where it's never been regular. It's happened in like certain periods of time. It's basically to the point where I needed to prioritize my rest always. So today I'm gonna share with y'all my routine, okay, and some tips and tricks. I just want to preface this by saying that I am not a doctor, so there's really, you know, if you have really big issues with like truly insomnia or like a lot of trouble sleeping, I would say go see a doctor. Obviously this video is probably not going to be enough. I just want to talk about some of my tips while I take you guys around my routine. Something that I found that's been really helpful for me as far as regulating my sleep schedules is going to bed and waking up at relatively the same time. It kind of trains your body almost to be like, well, time to go to bed, now you're tired, or like time to wake up. It sounds so basic, but I feel like if some days you go to bed at like 3 a.m., some days you go to bed at 9 p.m., it's like it's a lot for the body. It's a lot for the body.
I'm not really British, but you have to do what you can to stand out.
Personally, this is not something that's ever really affected me because I can't nap. It's been a known fact. I don't know why I'm like this. I cannot nap. I will be honest with y'all. Don't be doing naps past 3 p.m. The same way, don't be drinking any caffeinated drinks past 3 p.m. Personally, I'm a one coffee type of person. I'll get a coffee in the morning at like 8 a.m. and that's it. You're done. You're done. This not only applies to like caffeinated drinks like teas, coffees, matchas, you know, things like that, but it also applies to like psychostimulants like chocolate, okay? Because I'm guilty of this. I'm so guilty of this. You guys know I have a little issue with chocolate. It's kind of my weakness. You know, we're going through it. I have been chocolate free for a while now. I'm talking about this like it's an addiction. It's not. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. We don't know. It's no great. It's no great. You know, avoid it, but at the same time, I've done it and I've been able to sleep also. So, you know, maybe it's not the biggest determining factor. It's a factor. See, this one is a little trickier because maybe for some people, you know, working out at night is the best thing. But like, I feel like for the people that work out at night, usually they'll work out you know, shower, and by the time they go to bed, like an hour has passed between the end of the workout and going to bed. So usually you kind of have time to calm down. But let's just say that doing like 35 push-ups, well, maybe that's not a lot for some people. I don't know. Like, I don't think I can do 10. Anyways, maybe exercising a lot and then going to bed like 10 minutes later is not ideal. You will still feel that kind of adrenaline, that kind of rush. Now that I've hit you with my best tips and tricks, let me take you around a little bit of a nighttime routine. So as you can see, your girl has been blessed today by the makeup gods. She looks great. I was doing my brows today and I was just like seeing all my psoriasis patches like on my lids, and I was like, please, eyeshadow, don't peel off. I'm sorry, by the way, if this is too graphic. We're just very honest here. It's been a long day. Don't do that. Do not do that. By the way, if you want to know how to remove super heavy duty built for war makeup, then you can click right here. I'll put the link to a video I recently released. I don't know. Became a snob and I have a French press, so I'm now gonna take my French press to the fridge. That way tomorrow morning it's gonna be ready. What I just did is kind of planned out my day for tomorrow. If you guys want to see how I plan out my days, you can check right over here my plan with me video. I am releasing 2022 dated planners in the month of November. So if you guys really want a 2022 planner, I would say just hold up a second. I'm really excited. I'll have my website and my Etsy linked below if you guys want to check that out. Fortunately for me, I already showered. I just need to like really wash my face and do my skincare because I feel like death. Today is Friday, right? So tomorrow is Saturday, and normally I would be planning out my outfit for the next day, because sometimes, girl, you will spend 20 minutes in the morning looking for an outfit and it's really not that deep. So looking for it the night before, and I even like give myself like alternatives. I'm not telling you the skincare I'm using really, because I have a video coming on the skincare, so it's beauty-based skin if you guys needed to know. When I've had a few rough nights or rough times, I really like melatonin to help rebalance everything out. Now I will say again, I'm not a doctor. My doctor prescribed me melatonin, even though you can buy it like off shelves, obviously. So don't take any of my advice for like fact, because again, my doctor told me if I feel like I need to like rebalance my whole sleep schedule. Personally, for me, that's my opinion, the melatonin is doing its job. It's really nice. I won't lie, sometimes when I take the melatonin, my dreams, girl, I will dream literally the craziest things. It usually involves me fighting someone, which is not a great way to rest, granted. The thing that comes next is really going to be some meditation. Well, for me, right? Again, like this is on a me basis. It's gonna be some meditation / prayer, you know, being thankful for the day, planning tomorrow's day. I have a bunch of Twitter mutuals that are like really into crystals, and I was like, I would like for y'all to tell me, because I have a thing where I like shiny pretty things, because what's that animal that likes the shiny pretty things? I'm very much that. I was like, tell me what crystals are like good, so that, because I want shiny pretty things to have in my house, but I also don't want to curse myself with a crystal that has a really strong energy of like, I don't know. Let me tell you, I'm gonna choose 2 crystals. I think I'm gonna take rose quartz. Everyone knows rose quartz, and then there's little Miss Citrine right here. So girlies, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this nighttime routine. This is definitely more chill. It's like really end of the day for me, so there's not much like actual exciting stuff happening. I hope you guys kind of were able to find some tips and tricks maybe in this video to help you have a better nighttime routine. By the way, I just want to say that other than the fact that I'm using my phone to film this, I usually will kind of drop my phone 30 minutes before bed. Ideally, it should be an hour, but we're building up to it. It's gonna be 30 minutes, then 45, and then an hour, and then we're gonna be great. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you like me, my personality, or the content I put right up on YouTube, and feel totally free to subscribe to this channel, baby. We love newcomers. Share with us what are your favorite nighttime tips and tricks, so that we know what to do, what to incorporate, you know, some helpful shit, you know? Thank you again so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my